I'm gonna say this sequence of the game actually is successfully scaring me a pretty decent amount. I think it's getting a little bit scarier as it continues. I'm not saying that leeches are the thing that are scaring me, though the first one did startle me quite a bit. They actually do a shit ton of damage, so anyway, I'm not... They only take a couple hits of the knife, but you get good hits at them, and they're kind of aggressive. I thought they were weird dogs, like lured by my whistling at first, too. Let me whistle. I was testing that theory by whistling again, because I was thinking, oh, did the whistles attract them? These aren't even like... These are like rat skin. That's like a rat skin right there. It feels just like a dead rat. Okay, I almost have enough health where I think I can brave going forward again, though I might get myself killed. Oh, I should have saved when I had a chance to. I was thinking about it, but I didn't really expect to make this much progress. If I die, I'm going to have to go through the train tunnels again, get the knife. It's not like that long. It'll take me like 5-10 minutes, but I don't want to do it again. I should have saved when I had a chance. The old school survival horror, save when you have chances, opportunity thing. So I have to play a little bit cautiously because of that. Well... I'll brave up a little bit and sort of go slowly. I'm going to go in defensive mode so I walk slower, and if I get attacked, I'll take less damage. Dead rats. My dog just kind of stopped responding. This is obviously a dead end. Things peeling off the walls, though. A lot of dead rats in this corner. Again, I'm walking slower because I'm right now in my defensive position, so... Which is fine by me. I'll take less damage when I get hit, and allows me to slowly recuperate my health before I face off against whatever next leech is hiding. Ah, I did that fine, actually. Took no damage. I like how this thing's peeling off the ceiling. So they can just kind of come out of the walls. That's something which I just learned. I mean, I kind of knew that because how they attacked me earlier. But, you know. Also, I've got like a weird ton thing that comes out. Oh boy. Because there's no like immediate healing that has in this game. I just have to play a little bit defensively. So I thought maybe that was a bug earlier because the other two leeches didn't do it. But no, that definitely confirms it. The leeches can just kind of come out of the walls. It's something that they can just do. I mean, I guess their texture is similar to the walls and worms kind of dig through. So I kind of get it. Just want to attack them a little bit. I don't want to die here. I should push through. I don't want to wait in this room for like the next 5 minutes either, so... A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, which I guess what a man's gotta do is get killed by leeches. Oh boy. Oh, thank God. I took damage, but I didn't die. Oh! I'm sorry to be going this slow. I really don't want to die. I'm going to dance with my knife a little bit. Okay, okay. They're not scary looking by themselves. The arm's kind of there. The main aspect that sort of plays in them is that they kind of form out of walls unexpectedly, so... It is what it is, what it is. How far is there? It's impossible for us to go back to the save place. The game, I've gone too far because the game won't let me go back to the tunnel I went through. Waving my knife around, having some fun with my knife around. There's no, I will die in one hit if I go forward right now. I bet that was actually probably the last of the worms. It seemed like a good last ambush location, but I don't know that. So, Sometimes you gotta be safe first. Play it safe. Did allow me to sip some water though. You just gotta appreciate the ceiling scapping that's going on here. I like the game though. I'm sorry I'm saying that soft. It's just because it's kind of on my mind. It's been a long time since I played a game like this, and I'm not saying there hasn't been any that released recently. It's just been a while since I played a game of this sort. So, and I also think it's doing some interesting things. It's got some things to iron out though. How's my health? If I go forward like this, I'm probably gonna die. But I should probably, or I'm gonna fuck it. I mean, I know I need to. I'm just hoping that with every few seconds, I'm delaying the inevitable of possible death. And I already fought the 2 leeches that came out of here. This room is probably safe. There's a door there also. Oh, it's a lockpick door though. Pick broken. Huh. Oh. Well, thank you. Doing this precautiously. Let's go through. Oh. And the music stopped. Where am I on the map? Map of this area. I mean, I guess I should have guessed that, but there's a note here. Oh, that's a save room, isn't it? All he talks about is how ugly I've become, how ugly I'm going to be. He tells me he's leaving. I feel so sick. He hates me now, and I have all this responsibility, all because of this parasite inside me. I didn't think this would happen. I just did what I was told. I want him to be happy with me. Now, obviously, the parasite is supposed to be the baby that she was having with this guy. Is it me that she's referring to, or am I just doing this? Probably not something completely separate, but... oh boy, oh boy. So, the game's dealing with a kind of thing where there's like a loathsome that sometimes grows between people and love there, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, I'm also lame. I feel like I'm about to... I've got this sneaking suspicion that a boss fight is through that door. I just have this feeling that there is a boss out behind that door, and it's like the save room before the boss. And the game, the healing, or saving doesn't heal yourself. And in case I'm right about this intuitional guess I have, that this feels like a before the boss chamber room, I'm trying to let my health recharge as much as possible so I'm A-okay to go. So I think that all these notes are related to the same character, the woman that we saw who was worried about like making herself skinnier. So there was a woman with self-image issues. I mean, I guess she did need some self-help, but she tried to diet and lose weight to try and be an ideal version of herself. She hated what she looked like in the mirror. She was trying to appeal to a man. She became pregnant with a baby. The man seemed to have wanted to leave her. He didn't seem like that great of a guy, but she blamed herself. And she starts thinking of the baby as the cause of her problems, both her ugliness and her baby, I guess. So yeah. And that's what I'm getting out of stuff here. Alright, I'm gonna go save now. Because I'm pretty sure it's the save door. I've come to recognize that the blue doors are save rooms. Ooh. The save room that's playing in this particular save room is slightly distorted. Interesting. 100% health? Yes, I am. Also, that's slightly distorted. Save erased. Okay. Well. That's a nice little twist on it, I'm not gonna lie there. So see how the distortion goes. Let's see how this has in store here. I'm just listening to the music for a second so like it's distorted form here. Let's go. If we go back in, it's like, oh, it's broken now. Well, is this a boss chamber like I've got the sneak suspicion it is? I feel like it is. I feel like we're building up towards it. Oh boy. My senses are good. There's my shotgun. I'm about to die. Oh boy. Hopefully my save wasn't actually erased, but I feel like that was probably just a joke. My video game, they did a good telling if you are familiar with video games. That was like a before the boss chamber thing. Alright, wait for the continue message to pop up. It takes a while for it to pop up. I feel like what happens is that some of the video files play a bit slow for me. The same thing happened with the cassette thing. I think this is a video file and it's supposed to be going faster than it is, which is why it takes a while for it to pop up for me. Or maybe I should just close the game and relaunch it and press continue and then find out my save file is corrupted and I'll be like, oh. But I feel like that's actually not what happened. The game crashed. The crash report, this folder next to the game executable. It would be great if you sent to the developer of the game. Okay, so there was a crash there. I just got like a crash notification. What if like it wasn't supposed to delete my save, but there was a bug I just experienced that did just legitimately delete my save? Imagine that. Feeling safe isn't a feeling that you can feel, said the janitor. Oh no! It really did delete my save file. I can't press continue anymore. Well, it went lying. Well, let's go again. Oh, this is actually different. How are you feeling? I feel like everyone hates me and I hate myself. Your sense of self-worth is too influenced by body shape and weight. You don't judge others so harshly. You have worth, you have beauty, but you're unable to see it. Your vision of yourself is distorted. How should I fix it? If I can't fix my body, then how do I fix my vision of myself? We are working together to fix it. But I also will write you a refill for your fluoxetine. Fluoxetine? I don't know how to pronounce any of these medicine names. So that was definitely different. Okay. That's a good scare. Rolls we go. Yeah, they just scared you by making it that the load game doesn't work, but they load you up here by saving it. Okay, let's do this. It tricked you further. Oh, and now the boss is just gone. I like some of the tricks the gamer is doing. Continuing on my way. Da dee da da. Da da da. I'm making my way to the sending thing. Where am I now? Oh, it's over here. Nice face. Broken teeth, I think it. The music's nice. Oh, I see. They've got a distorted face and a pretty face. I mean, I wouldn't really can say that's pretty, but you know, it's the concept. It's almost like that looks a little bit uncanny valley to me, if I'm gonna be fucking honest. Left, right, left, right. I'm thinking very, very seriously about this. I'm gonna go the scary path first. I'm probably gonna play this game more than once already determined, so let's go down the scary path. Hello. I feel like that was probably an ending choice. I don't know. It's like a gut feeling. I could be wrong, though, you know. Very easily. Is there anything in this room? I just kind of went through it. I mean, there's this chandelier and the bench and all that, but no, there's not really much here. Continue down the long hallway. I should probably go. No, I'm like I have decent health right now. I won't put myself in defense mode. Another choice situation. This time the distorted face is looking a bit more normal, but you notice there's like thorns or something coming out of it. And now her face looks more like an abstract picture with eyes and stuff. I'm really curious what the flip side of this is. But I'm going to trust my instincts and go left side first. I guess I'm going all lefts. Maybe I like get attacked if I choose the wrong way or something happens, or maybe it's just literally a choice. Oh, there's a key item here. Roger ammo. Do I need to reload that? Okay. Continuing down. Assuming another choice. Definitely looks like it. Her eyes have been almost all the way wiped out, and this turned into a rose. Well, I'm going all left choices, I decided, so let's go for the rose. I'm curious what this whole sequence is about. Like, it could be a choice, it could just be something else, I don't really know. Okay. Forward we march. I feel like it's going to be 3 choices and not anymore, so I think we're about to get to whatever comes after this. But, you know? Ooh. Ah! the apple, which we talked about literally. I was talking about this with someone literally yesterday about how the apple is considered the fruit of knowledge that was in the Garden of Eve and that created sin. There's like a face back there and other things in this fun. I could eat it, or I could skip and just continue. I feel like I'm making several ending choices right now, but I don't actually know that. Should I eat the apple? I'm not actually hungry right now, but... Yep, the idea that the apple is the forbidden fruit. But if I eat the apple, it's probably the wrong choice, and I can't just go on without eating it. There's also giant teeth here, I just noticed. I'm going to eat the apple. Yes. What? Oh, that might be a bug. What happens if I go backwards? Ah! So, me being able to face through the doors is probably good. I want to see what this is. I feel like this is an ending first. I know it's broken? Apple or pomegranate? Oh, the toilet spat up and barked like a dog at me. I can still... Oh, hey, this is gone now, totally. I'm going for whatever bad ending I'm headed towards. Decided to kill it before it killed me. Hi. Red version of this area. Let us continue. Is there another apple up there? This looks like literally the same room. Should I eat? Maybe that I'll just have to fight an enemy every single time I eat the apple? Or should I just eat the apple every fucking time? I'm debating. I know eating the apple's a bad thing, but I kind of want to do it. Yeah, okay, I think it's looping me. Oh, hey. Roger ammo picked up. I've learned nothing! I'm sorry, I'm having fun with it. If I get goodies every time... Mmm! Delectable apple! Oh, no more goodies. I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to teach me. I'm not gonna if I can eat the apple, but I want to eat the apple. Okay. Oh no, never mind. I reached. Oh, it's the baby thing from earlier. I'm gonna take it. Is it in my inventory? I was hoping there'd just be a oh, hey, the game manual, I didn't see the back before. I was hoping there'd just be a baby in my inventory. I'm gonna take my parasite baby. I'm gonna eat all the fucking apples I want. You know, I actually might be going for a fucking good ending if there's like ending choices. I accepted my. I've been doing this somewhat thinking I was gonna go for a bad ending, but in retrospective, thinking about what I've done, here's literally what I've done. I accepted my ugly self, and then by keeping going down, instead of chasing the image of beauty, which got uglier and uglier the more you chased it, I chased an image I thought was ugly, but it turned into a rose eventually. After that, I ate the apple, but I was able to escape through the prison bars, but instead of not just stop eating the apple, I just kept on eating the apples and kept on going through. And now I've picked up my baby, who I could have just left there. So actually, in retrospective, thinking about the actions I've just done, I might actually be going for the best possible ending without even realizing it. Say hi. You know, just me thinking about things for a second. Continue. Ooh. That was a in and out train. I'm actually stuck in a small little space. Excuse me? Is this intended? What? Okay, I'll wait. Waving it around like I just don't care. Are we sure the game isn't like bugged? Okay. Somebody in the chat says this is a stupid part. I have to wait for music to kick in. I mean, I'll trust. Maybe I should. I mean, I don't think leaving the baby would have changed much in this particular instance. I'm just kind of trapped in this little area. I was thinking that too. They could have at least made like an infinite tunnel or something. It really doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be waiting, if that's the case. You know, when I first made one of my first games I released publicly, Blank Slate and then Close Your Eyes, there was something which I learned, and I used to make things too hard and too long. So I made some sequences in the original version, like Blue and Dare version, Close Your Eyes, go on for a lot longer than they were supposed to. And there is certain power to longevity to play off players' expectations, but sometimes you go a little bit overboard with it. And I feel like this sequence is demonstrating that maybe it goes a little bit overboard with its idea. I can appreciate playing off of the game idea, like the game design idea of like, oh, is this a bug? To then distort it on them for a second. But, you know, I don't think anyone at this point. Like, I've been here, like, what, a minute? And I don't think... And if somebody didn't tell me this was apparently intended... I would really, really heavily suspect that this was, like, a bug. Are we sure this isn't a bug? This is going like for like way too long. I like how I was being quiet to see if I could hear anything kick in. Mm-hmm. It's gotta be a time killer. Gotta wait. Now I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. Yes, I'm waiting. Super waiting. I will dance over here and dance over there, and I'll run in circles around, run in squares, 'cause I can. Da-dee-da, dee-da-doo. It's a square. That square is fair. Having fun observing flashlights everywhere. Now I rush in X's, 'cause it forms a shape. It's a shape to be formed, and you're stuck in a crate. I run over here, this corner I believe. Run over there, it's not even snared. Running in boxes, because I can. Wondering miracles if this isn't a jam. Stuck, stuck, stuck. I mean, I could turn my sledgehammer around for a little bit if I wanted to. Are we 100% sure this isn't a bug? This is... Even if this is, like, intended to wait. Are we sure we're supposed to be waiting this long? Okay, so I'm going to say this. I've made some mistakes as a game designer over time. Like, here's a great example. Take the Dream 9. I made a timed puzzle where the puzzle was so impossibly hard. I made it you had to do everything like perfectly and barely made the numbers. But then I updated the game. I added a full minute to the clock, and even adding a full minute to the clock, that challenge was still super hard. Imagine what it was like originally before I released that patch for people. That a fucking whole minute to the clock still made it challenging. I was gonna say. Are we certain this isn't, like, bugged right now? It feels like it's bugged. That's all I'm gonna say. Nothing has kicked in, and it's been, I don't know, we're getting closer to 5 minutes now. Like, if I had to wait a little bit for it, that'd be one thing, but I'm like, Dun 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 dun. Blah-bum. Ba-bum, 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 I mean, there was a train that came to me. I instinctively shot with my shotgun, and then it went away when I wasn't looking, and now I'm kind of stuck here. Yeah, I'm going to assume that this isn't intended design. I think this is a little bit... Even if it was supposed to make the player think it was bugged out, I think it's a little too long for that to be a feasible thing. I'm gonna quit and reload my save file. I don't mind doing the same things I just did, running through that hallway again. So. I mean, if I have to wait there, I loved him better than all, and I expect he'll go crazy and kill. Play the game with headphones. You know, I didn't save my game last time. Maybe I probably should have. Hopefully it starts me at the same point. I think I might have to start the game all over. I should have saved when I was at the boss area. Fuck my life. Okay, well, time to rush through the game again. When I loaded in from my save after the event, there was a save point in front of me, but I didn't save then. I didn't think about it. Well, back to the top we go. Let's go, Corgi. It'll take me about 40 minutes, maybe 45, but we'll get back to where I was. I'll book it like no one's ever booked it before. By the time I've completed this game, I'll be a speedrun master of this particular title. Take 4 of this game. Let's go. The first take, to be fair, was me getting it purposefully. Yeah. I'll have to write up a list of things later. I'll say this. If the bugs and some of the things I'm running into get ironed out, I actually really do like this game. I'm hoping that maybe I'm the only person suffering from some of these issues. Like, I'm just unlucky. I have a bad tendency of finding game bugs. I'm sure a lot of people are aware of that. But yeah. Come on, Corgi, we got this. We can rush through the game right now. Gonna go and see. Alright, so there's a few sequences I can play smarter than I did last time anyways. Again, I wasted some bullets, experimenting some things, so let's continue. Follow my dog will follow me as I go down the streets in Harlem. Alright, so that's the part where the dog gets abducted. Let's fucking go for it. Rain all over my face. Here comes the monster. And now get ready for Ryan's speedrun challenge. Can Ryan get back to where he was in let's go for 40 minutes? That's the challenge I'm presenting to myself. I bet I can. Not gonna whistle, not even once. I know my way through these tunnels. I've run through them a few times before, so I've memorized the layout. I've got my eye on the clock, so... If one must run through corridors. Let's see if I can get even further before the Lost in Vivo logo shows up. I'm hoping I can get out of the tunnel and through the hole before the Lost in Vivo logo shows up. I kind of doubt I'm going to go be that fast. But I'll try. I'm definitely trying. Thing is, I am going to pick up the notes still, which wastes like a few seconds. So hey, it's something which I want to do, so... I don't know if picking up all the notes in the game like changes anything about the game or not, but I'm going to find out, that's for fucking certain. Why did I miss this door? What the fuck? I'm probably not going to reach my goal because I made a few little mess ups already. Bye, puppy. Sorry, I like it when you're going super fast and the dog like goes past you. Continuing through and through. I'm gonna let my flashlight stay off this time. When it turns it off, I don't know why I wanted to. I'm just going to let it. It's about to go off. Okay. Now the logo's probably going to pop open and crawl into these tunnels, but I'm hoping it pops up after I go through. Ah, there they are. Oh well. Alas, alas. Lost in Vivo in the tunnels. I think I got a little bit further in the tunnels at least. Maybe not, because I made a few mistakes. Badasses don't look at monsters. Good. Alright. A few more twists and turns. Let's whistle for victory. Now let's not get myself twisty-turvy turned around in this place like I did last time. Did it first try again. Badasses don't look at monsters. Down the hole I go. Again, I've just replayed this. I'm just kind of rushing through as fast as I can. Right direction. Now I go through these tunnels. All the twisty-turviness. We're almost done with the sewers. I'll get my gun though. Make sure not to miss that hallway. It's coming up really shortly. There it is. Imagine if you missed the handgun. I wonder if something different would happen if I missed the handgun. I'll try that on a different playthrough though, in case we actually just miss it. Alrighty. Go through here. Now experience a dog nightmare. Oh boy. This isn't my no-save runs. Now we climb on up, and we're about to enter Subway Station A, the really brief one. Subway Station A obtained. There's no notes right there during the sequence right now. I probably didn't miss anything there. Go through here. Main lobby area. That door is locked. Go down the stairs. Play runs away with my dog. Get the key. Say bye to my own face. Continue through this way. Climb the stairs. Go through here. And unlocked. Now this is unlocked. Look at this for a second. Just remember it's July 2nd V. Then turn the station systems on. Go back. Now there's a train here for me. I know, real magnificent. Climb aboard the train. Hip, hip. And now time to wait on the train sequence. I like how I'm running, so I'm like staying in place in the subway for a second. Now do this sequence. I think it might just be time-based, but I'm going to go back and forth, just in case it speeds it up. Go this way, and then that way. You can see inside. Who's conducting the train? Indeed. The lap seater goes faster. No, I'm pretty sure it's just time-based. Now, scary sounds about to happen. Now, train's about to come to a stop. Okay. I think maybe it's trying out the line just waiting here for a second. I've got an idea of maybe how to make that go faster in the future, but it's just an idea. I go back here. Not that. I want to go to the door. Or is it the door over here that I want to go through? Right, it's not the back door, it's the front door. Let's go to Pokemon. Now we're out on the train station. Let's do everything anybody would want to do at a subway system. This is the main one, before we go to the later train station. Alright, we currently are about 10 minutes. A little bit less than 10 minutes. I don't count the dog walking park at the second. You can't really speed that up or slow down. I have a clock kind of running. We're about the 10-minute mark right now. Go through here. I'm not going to save my game yet. I'll save my game after I get everything in here, just in case. Alright, note. Note. Pick up the key. Pick up the map. Go through here. I'll check this room just so I can say I checked it. Again, this is not my no save run, so I'll go save my game. Leave the save room, rush on through. There's a note to my right. Nice note. There's going to be a note once I leave outside the front of the subway tunnels. Oh, I did not mean to do it like that. Where is the note? So I wasn't missing the note, like I wasn't just crazy every time and then I was just missing the note. The note only appears after you go through here, doesn't it? Is there a side quest here? Have I been finding all the notes? Is it after I find this note? Pick up the bullets. One thing I learned from this run is that there isn't actually a note there before you go over here, which is interesting. Which doesn't apply to me. Okay, so there is a side quest in Silent Hill 3 in the subway area that if you follow and read all the newspaper articles, you trigger a hidden ghost death scene. And now I'm starting to wonder if that is something akin to the, like this is something akin to that, so. I'll rush out of here before this girl ghost gets us. Yep. Don't worry, I'm booking it through. And now it's going to be a note to the right. Yes, now there is. But that definitely wasn't there before. Let me check something else. Maybe I'm missing some notes, because that note was interesting. I'm not going for an actual speedrun. Once I catch up to where I am, I'm gonna like slow down to a snail's pace. So get the shotgun. What if you just went through the whole entire game and didn't pick up any of the guns? Or well, you have to pick up the sledgehammer, but it'd be possible to go through this entire game without picking up the weapons. The handgun and the shotgun are 100% optional to pick up. You can literally skip out on them. In fact, maybe there's something that'll happen if you skip out and pick up the weapons. If I was a game designer, I'd put a secret if the player went through the whole entire game with just a sledgehammer. Because honestly, outside of the sledgehammer, every weapon in this game you can completely skip on. You could literally do a all sledgehammer run. You can skip out on the knife, you can skip out on the handgun, you can skip out on the shotgun. There might even be guns I've accidentally skipped out on for all I fucking know. Just a thought, literally an all sledgehammer run would be possible in this game because you don't even have to pick up the other weapons. Anyways, that's not gonna be this run though. Fun. Left, right, this way. Go in here, get the lockpick stuff. Hopefully lockpicking goes so easy for me this time. And now to do the fun parts, where I'm sure I may or may not die. It's okay though, the fun of may or may not dying is part of the fun. Again, I'm actually going to wait to do the lockpicking in the tunnel in the third area on the off chance that that is what prevented me from continuing the game. It's a very, very slim chance that's what it was, but... At least I got through one failure this time. Alright, book it on through, cause I can book it. Book. Run this way, everything's okay. Book. Open the door and on my way. Book. Sorry, I'm having fun seeing that though, I don't know why. It's a little bit addicting. You know, this game is like a rank thing based off of time. I'm not going to make it fully because, you know, I'm doing some fun stuff when I get up to where I was. But I'm going to get like a pretty good time. So like a new note over here. Maybe like every single time you complete something, a new note gets added around here and I just haven't noticed this whole entire time. Well, it was a pipe dream. So this way. Open this up. Pick up the lockpicks. It's actually, I don't hate replaying this game over and over again. If I imagine it like I'm doing it for speedrun fun, if you play speedruns, then you have to replay the game over and over again. Because if you make a big mistake, unless you're doing a full practice run, you have to reset. So, you know, if I think of it that way, it makes the pain a little bit more bearable. Definitely a success. Okay. Anything else in here that's just been missing this whole entire time? Nope. Flip the switch. Come at me, Ghosty. I didn't want to run. That's surprising to me. And out! Now I got good out of here. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Don't see any more notes besides this one I've already read. Okay, going back down. Time to do the train reset. Should I play the cassette tape this time? I'll play the cassette tape on the off chance to play. No, actually, I'll wait until after I've saved my game. I will actually play the cassette tape this time, though. Not going to save my game until I've turned the power off, though. The only reason I'd read the cassette tape is that the off chance that, like, the cassette tape... Only if I beat the second cassette tape I can unlock the others. That's the only, like, kind of hope dream here. Okay. Now train rushes by. Now interact with this, play a second cassette tape. The audio is going to be super desynced for me in this video, just heads up. It's probably because I'm recording and doing this to sort of capture the... see. Water is great. Now I'm going to do the cassette tape sequence. That's when it popped in. I think the game over screen is like this, and it's like a video file. It's playing like a lot slower for me than it's supposed to be. Just call it my intuition. I guess I'm not probably because it's right. But yeah. That's not the right room. Here it is. Well, I got the message, so hopefully that's what's important here. Again, I'm rushing through this because I've done it before. Yep. Let's go through the tunnels. Fun. We're about the 20-minute mark, but I decided to play the not VHS tape, cassette tape, just because I didn't last time. Just kind of rushed through it again. I didn't go this way last time. I think it just loops me back to where I was, but... Yeah, so it's like a directional trick that they do. Continuing. Let's go to the tunnel now. Crawling on through. Oh, hi, Kira. I'm crawling and crawling. Let's see. So, right. This is the part where we're trying to rush back to where we were at the second. That's blocked off. Over here. Forward. There was as well. I was supposed to despawn with the train. Pat. That's okay. I'm just trying to rush back to... We actually got past the train thing, but we got to the part where we had the different faces and the part where somebody said that we were supposed to wait there for a long time after the train ran away. We're about to... I'm just kind of speeding myself back to that point at the moment. Yeah, I think the audio message codex things are actually pretty cool. Oh, you meant that train? Yeah. I just forgot to save after the fake out there, so... Hi, giant figures. These are cool. Just appreciate them before we fizzle out. I think they've got different forms. Or no, maybe they don't. Or no, I think they do. And thus we're out of that cassette tape. And when you do the cassette tape, the train here comes, so then we just hop aboard. Rush on. I think what made this train bug out on me is that every time it's running different for everyone. That's part of the fun. I think what the issue is when I ran into not having this particular train show up was what happened is I messed around with the light switches after that. There was one which you could still interact with, which I think made the game lock itself out because it popped up as like I hadn't done the sequence, I think. That's my guess of what happened after this, because a few things kind of changed after I filled with the light switch. It's the one that's right next to the turnstiles in the subway area, which made this train not be able to spawn. Yeah, it's the one next to the turnstiles where you have the lockpicks to open up the tunnels. The other two switches were not interactable, but that one was. When I fiddled with it, I think it locked this train from showing up, because I think the game thought I no longer had done the 3-switch quest. And I could turn off the lights in that room, but once I left that room, the lights were all back. And then in the main power room, the switch wasn't green anymore, it was just red. So I think that the game thought I hadn't completed that quest, so it de-set the trigger, I think. That's my guess. If you don't do that, the train does show up, though. The other, since I looked all around the area, the other two train switches aren't interactable, it's just that one. That is interactable after you've done this stuff for fun, so... We'll just wait here for this thing to finish. Read this. It makes me feel so much better sometimes, but I worry that I'm not good enough. He wants me to lose weight, and I'm really trying, but it's just so difficult. I look in the mirror and nothing's changed. It's a surprise of change, you could say. And now for the music to kick further in. Oh yeah, I can reload my shotgun. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, I'm about to phase out. Take this opportunity to reload my shotgun. There we go. Something is blocking the way back. Pull out my sledgehammer and let's rush. Alright. We are nearing the 30-minute mark. Let's see if I can catch it where I was in 40 minutes. Making my way through the darkness. This time save after the fake out game erasure. I still like this chamber a lot. I'm not trying to do an all save run, or no save run, so pick up the map. Go here. Save my game. Open this up. Yeah, that was there from the beginning. Alright, so I'm gonna do this oxidized scene. Just because I can. Actually, is this door open if you don't do it? It won't open. It's covered by some kind of slime. Okay, so you're supposed to pick this up. Oh, hey. I'm not moving super slow with it anymore. Put it here. Blah, 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 blah. Shake and fizz out. I like this scene, actually. Retrospective. And thus, the game over. Let it do its game over splash fun. So he slips and falls, and I don't think he's slipping and falling. What I imagine is that he's corroding. Maybe he did slip and fall, like it starts covering him and it starts evolving him into the meat pile we see in the next scene. But at the same time, it could be something else. Sometimes it's a little bit faster for me just to close the game altogether, because I think that this is a video file, and I think the video files play a little bit slow for me, which is a-okay, but yeah. There we go. Okay, so Wayne didn't work there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to pop up sooner, but it's just that the video files work a little bit slower for me. Alright, now let's fight the mirror things. Come at me. I know the one over there is kicking my ass. I want to see a better reflection of it. Just a second. Oh! You've mostly cracked it, like, stay still for a second. That's kind of interesting, actually. Gross. You can have your self-loading oh, yeah, I forgot there's a mirror, actually. Look at me, woman. Alright, so you're ready for the trains. Peekaboo, peekaboo. What's my health at right now, actually? I'm going to use my handgun on the trains. I think it's better than me trying to swing that with my axe, or... not axe, my sledgehammer, so... Let's see what that Fun. What health am I at right now? Oh, pretty good, actually. I'm going to take on the next train with my hammer, because I think I got the health for it right now. My health rejuvenates some. I just want to take it out. Let's do it, train. If I die, it just saves. That'll be fine. Train, don't fucking run away from me! There we go. Yeah, my health is pretty okay for that. That train was just turned tail and was trying to fucking run. That was pretty amusing, actually. There's the door through there. Alright. So let's go inside here, get the knife and such. Pick up the ammo. The sound comes from in here, so let's continue. If I go in here, I'm gonna try and unlock the last train. It's locked. When I try to leave, it opens. And then I go in, and I get the knife. I don't know if the knife is better than the sledgehammer, but it's fun to use, so... Go in here, read the notes. I don't know what to write. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I don't know if it makes me happy or sad. I think we're going to have a child. And of course the mirror is taken down where that note is. Rats, and notes. Alright, life was too harsh, and a bridge was close by. They sank in water, gaping for the sky. I think I missed the first letter. Did I? No, it was the thing that was back where I was. I just get past it because I was getting ready for the trains. This door isn't open, right? Yep, nope, it's broken. Almost back to where I was. We are currently about at the 30-minute mark. I know another train's going to attack me, but my health is pretty okay to face up to it right now, so... There it goes. And my health's still in pretty okay shape. But yeah, I missed the exit though. I just realized that the trains are, when it ran, Dane optical illusions. Yeah, well, no, it's because it's like the front of the train. It's a little bit of a deceptive thing, sure, but I think it works out well, actually. It looks like a train coming at you. The first time it happened, it scared me shitless, so it did its job. It's a pretty creative enemy, anyways. Crawling on through. No more trains in the tunnels. I can hop right on out. Left, right. There's nothing down this pathway. Yep, there isn't. We've almost caught up to where we are. We just have like a couple more areas to go through, and then we'll be the good. Now, if I'll be honest... Okay, I'm going to save my game this time because I didn't last time, and I was worried about dying from the leeches. I'm going to go in here and save again. Now, if I'll be honest, I didn't really figure out this turning head puzzle. I kind of just accidentally guessed it really quickly. I kind of remember what I did, but not exactly. So, lock all the heads into position. And I think I turned both of these to the left like this. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want it to be like that, because I also turn this one this way. So I kind of turned this one this way. There's obviously a clue for this, but I didn't pick up on what it was last time. I just kind of accidentally figured this out. Ah. I accidentally figured it out last time. So let's look at their facial features. Go back to the up front position. Okay, they all went to up front position. So this one has its mouth open. That one has its mouth open. They both have a chip thing. This one has both of its eyes closed. This one has both its eyes closed. This one... let's see. I'm just kind of looking into details, see if I can figure anything from how they look. Okay. Oh, okay. So they're the notes that I was picking up earlier from the train. This is also one here. Page... Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. It would make sense because it was page 1, page 2, page 3. Life was too harsh. This job, it just wasn't fair. They laid in the assembly with a sideways stare. Alright, so the first one was about gaping at the sky for the second one. So that would mean that this one's an upright position. That one should be sideways. This one, I'm assuming, is, yep, is downward. Okay. Well, figured it out from there. Now we rush down the hallway, whistle our dog some. I've already checked all the dead ends, so... So that room was there. I just found the lockpick room first and then noticed it first. Pick up that stuff. Get ready for leech battles, because I am terrible at fighting the leeches. I'm ready for it. Open this up. Voila. I like the noise that it makes on your way back. Of course, I kind of already know my route through here, so I'll just kind of rush to get back to where I was. We're almost caught up. We just have to get back to the room with the looping halls, and we should be okay. Crawl through this place. How's my health holding up? 100 health? Okay. As good as I'm going to get for finding these leeches. No, it worked well, I'll say this. I was going to say this earlier, this whole sequence so far, this train depot, has been my favorite section of the game so far. I think it works well in making the tension rise up. I'm not as scared this time because I know what's going to happen, and I'm just kind of rushing through the entire game to get back to where it was. But it was effective going through it the first time. Talking about it a little bit, the leech sequence, I was a little bit apprehensive and have to hold back at a few points, but I mean, I made it, I survived. I knew the mechanics of the game well enough at that point where I could be like, okay, just wait here a little bit later, kill leeches. And the save erasure, I did fall for it at first, mainly because the continue game on the back screen did disappear afterwards. I think there's a few good distortions and changes in expectations, at least at this point where we are currently. I like a lot of things the game has done so far. So I guess since the timing things are off, that one hallway where you wait after the train extends maybe too long. I guess I should have just waited, but I was like 5 minutes there. I was like, oh, I guess it's not showing up. But then I forgot I didn't save after the save file erasure thing, so I had to start all over. And here I am. But I like the game well enough, which is why I'm willing to go through it again. So, yeah. Out we go. Let's get ready for the leech moment. This time I know that leeches can come out of walls. Because I had really funny timing with this first leech. I whistled, and then I heard a noise, and then it attacked me through the wall like that. Got me again. Okay. The leeches do a decent amount of damage, but I took care of that first one pretty okay. Okay, I took some damage there. I know I did. 62, less than I thought I would. I can probably face one more legion of leeches without waiting for too long. Okay, well at least I'll save my game before that point this time. It's this way I need to go. Come at me, leech. That's good. Right, I forgot you came out of the wall. Okay, I'm getting better at finding these things. Notice the two that are in here. Trigger them, then run backwards. Oh, you're still alive? Oh boy, you almost killed me, didn't you? Oh, I was so close to death. But I did it. I didn't realize that that one was still alive. I did a lot better this time. Put this to unlock itself. Now the pick is broken. I walk away. And it opens up hauntingly, which leads us over to this area. We have the notes. Of course, Lay's having issues about the parasite. She thinks that she's ugly, has a lot of self-image issues, and then the guy honestly is pretty much not being great to her, and she's taking it on herself. Let's go in here. I like the distorted save room theme, so I'll wait in here for a second. Boy. I'll get this ready. I like the distorted version, so I'm just gonna wait a second. Going through though. Let's fight the boss. I'm pretty sure we can't beat, but I'll still try. I died super fast that time. Holy hell, I did a lot worse. Oh right, my health wasn't recovered from the leeches. I was on like 20 or something health, wasn't I? Continue. So how are you feeling? I feel like everyone hates me and I hate myself. Your sense of self-worth is too influenced by body shape and weight. You don't judge others so harshly. You have worth, you have beauty, but you are unable to see it. Your vision of yourself is distorted. Then how should I fix it? If I can't fix my body, then how do I fix my vision of myself? We are working together to fix it. But I will also write you a refill for your, I cannot pronounce this, fluoxetine. I think it's supposed to be like fluoxetine or fluoxetine, but... And now, wait. Oh! Kira, while you're here, there's a small bug. If you press escape or enter during the opening cutscene, it kind of just permanently freezes the text. I thought I should mention that. Sometimes when I restart the game, I try to skip the opening, and by pressing the buttons, it just kind of freezes the text permanently. To make mention. Alright, now let's actually save my game, so I don't have to restart the game all over when I die at the next sequence or get stuck there. Bright side, I'm going to try the opposite of what I just did, like, previously. I think this is actually the bad path and not what I'm supposed to be doing, because I think now that I'm thinking about it and I've had to replay the whole entire game, I previously went down the left paths and chose after the image of what this is. So obviously it's first acceptance of self or the acceptance of beauty. And I'm going to chase after beauty, which gets uglier over time. This turns into a rose. Last time I went after the rose, but I just want to see if this is like a bad path or something. I want to see since I'm here, I'll check out the alternative. And I'm probably going to load up my save file after this just to see the difference. Yeah, this definitely lets something different. It's the leech. Okay, so it's like a death thing every single time that you chased after it. Okay, so it loops you until you do it. So I just conveniently chose the right thing every time previously. I like how this dead leech just stays there. Alright, continuing. And chase after this image for ourselves again. I'm gonna do the eating the apple every time thing as well, just to see. Let's pick up some ammo. Do I have to reload my gun at the moment? That's my shotgun. Nope, I'm good on ammo. Just gotta rush on forward a little bit. Now go through the area of the rose. And now we enter the chamber pretty shortly of the quote-unquote forbidden fruit, believed to be either the apple or the pomegranate. Is it pomegranate? Yeah, it's pomegranate. That's how you pronounce it. The pomegranate's also the fruit of fertility and such. Yep. I want to get the toilet scare again. Don't know how I did it last time, but I did it last time. Eat the apple. There we go. Bleh. Oh wait, is it because I vomited it? Oh, do I vomit? Oh! That's supposed to be me vomiting the apple out at the toilet. I understand now what was going on there. I put it together. Which that was why this was a bad path the first time I did this. Oh. Okay. So I didn't realize I vomited out this. You can just walk through the cage doors. I just put together that's what was going on there. But you eat the apple, you go through the cage doors, they're shaking, and it only appears to be a cage to ourselves. So we can just walk right on through, go on to the left, pick up the ammo. I'll say something. There are some aspects of the game which I can tell are kind of like supposed to appear kind of buggy. Like when I first got through this, I thought this was a bug, but I now have just come to interpret it as she thinks of herself being in a cage by no you are, yep. But that she's supposed to be able to go through the cage bars. Now the player probably doesn't think they're supposed to go through the cage bars, but I can kind of see the symbolic purpose of it, not to get rewarded each time that you do it. So of course. But the first time when you go through, I think that there's a good effect that this game does quite often, where you think that something, if you're not really sure if you're doing the quote-unquote right thing. But yeah, yes, you are supposed to eat the apple, Kiki. Well, as I said, I didn't put this together the first time I was playing it until I was at this baby sequence that's about to come up. But essentially, if you've chased the image of beauty, which is there's the ugly picture and the beauty picture, you have to chase the image of who you yourself are. Firstly, and then eating, she has a big issue of valuing her weight by this, so her eating apples and then spitting it out is the bad option. But if you spit it out, more likely take my parasite with me. It's just mechanical things being explained through story. Now time for this sequence, which I probably am going to get good stats. Oh, I didn't notice there was a ghost there last time. And now to wait. Now, there might be an assumption. Is this impossible to get through right now? Or is it that I just have to wait an extremely long time and then it'll happen because like the timer script is broken? If it's broken, we can just stop here and that's fine. I think auto kill script is firing before it kills the invisible wall. So it's an impassable obstacle until the patch I upload. Okay. Works well enough for me. We caught up to where we are then. So far I like the game a lot though. I'm going to share some thoughts. I'm not sure how far or close this is to the end of the game. However, I'll wait for the however before I start saying my opinions. So far, I do plan to finish at this point. Do you find out what the midnight clock was for? Yes, I did. In fact, it's going to be in the next video. I died and I closed the game and reset it and I entered the midnight dungeon. I got to the Shaggoth boss, but I got killed by him. I can't do that right now. I'm going to do it right now. About halfway through. Oh my. I'm happy to hear that. I'll fight the Jagoff boss. I can do that right now. Change my computer time to this. I wasn't going for a speedrun last time, but I think I memorized most of the arena last time, so I'll do it. Open up the clock, set time and date, manipulate my time again. I'll just have to set it back afterwards. Okay. And time set. Let's fucking do it. It's something to do as we wait here. And I'll see if I can get onto the leaderboard, so. Time to see if I can actually beat Chaga this time. Are there more people on the leaderboard than last time I looked? Let's find out. There were 7 people last time. Yeah, there's an 8th person. Somebody else found it too, or tried it too. Alright, since I've gotten used to some things in the game since this, and I kind of know how this mode works. I'm not great at dodging though, I'm not gonna lie about this. Let's continue. Just go for it! Alright, that's a walk button in this mode. Let's get my mind off the previous game controls. Go through, sword, go through this. Breaking the coffins I don't think has any benefit, at least I haven't found one, so. Get 30 coins of silver. On my way, boss. Let's do it. Coins, I didn't pick it up there before. Also an enemy over here, which I can fight. Yeah. There's an enemy that was to that wall, I should go for it. Currently I can just kind of wander and find enemies randomly, but I'll see how I do after I get past that assortment. Dogs are going to be through this tunnel. No, it's going to be this big one that kills me sometimes. I now understand what the leech thing is, though. Coin obtained. Doors over here. I want to rejuvenate some health before I go too far. I think this is the part where the dogs pop up. I'm not wrong. Get some health back while I rush on down. There you are. More dogs down here. It's an army of dogs. Don't mind me, puppies. There you are. Ran off from me, did ya? Continuing. Another puppy. Is it through here? The arrow? Oh, there you go. I'm gonna die soon. That dog almost kicked my ass. Really badly, actually. Look, I need to rejuvenate some health before I continue, or else I'm gonna just fail. The upstairs? No, this is the upstairs location. There should be some stairs somewhere around here. Maybe I skipped it. I'll just go through here. Okay. I'll just end up wherever I end up here. There's a few points I need to visit for certain. I think I went fully backwards, but at least they let me get my health back. That's taken care of. Okay, this is like the beginning chamber area again. I think I can get faster enemies if I go this way. I'm not gonna get the best time anyways. I still haven't fully memorized this level, so... Took some damage there and blocked nicely. Alright. I don't think there's any enemies in these side corridors, but I'll look around anyways. Okay. This is the same game, it's just a different game mode within the game. If you play the game at midnight. So. It's 18, puppy as well. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I think this leads to the ceiling area with the outside area or something like that. Yes, it does. A little bit of damage. There's several enemies on top of this rooftop, so... Yeah, remember the dogs come out. Alright, 9 more to go. Oh, there's a cool little head thing going for it. Oh, my health took some serious damage from that one. I should wait a second. Oh boy, never mind, I don't have a chance. Let's play it super carefully. It's like the skybox though. Might be doggeroonies. Alright. 3 or 4 more enemies to go. I'm not going to win for the record, but I'll see how I perform. This is the area I went down previously. It's the TV area I need to reach. I kind of know one way to get to it, so but it's kind of a long way. I guess I'll do it though. So I'm going to use the hand arrow as a guide, except I might get myself lost like this. No, this way works. I think. Yeah, I've not been in the sector yet, so... Or did I miss the up path? I might have missed the up path. I'll look down here for a second, but I feel like I accidentally missed what I was looking for. Yeah, I did. I missed it. Well, let's see if there's anything I missed down here, because I don't feel like I explored the sequence thoroughly anyways. Alright. Up. This is the area where I killed all the dogs earlier. It's pointing this way towards the closest enemy, so I'll trust it. Yep, that's why it scared me. There's my time. I actually pressed the time button. 2 more enemies to go. One of them is in the TV room, I know that. Oh, boss one. I died. I was on low enough health to fight the big one. I'll do it one more time there, because I think I can do better than I did just then. It was the giant enemy and the TV room enemy I was missing. I need to learn how to block and do the space dodge better than I am. Because you can press space to kind of take a quick step, basically. You can also press the right mouse button to block for a second, so... Yeah. It's okay. I think when you only have a single developer or just a few people working on a game, you can only test on so many systems, so it's just little things to test out there. I've had to do a lot of bug testing for all my own personal game releases, and sometimes the things, even if you've tested a game for like literally years and have had multiple people test it, there still always are going to be things that are like, oh, that's unfortunate. Well, wait a second, because I know the continue thing's going to pop up. It's just going to take a second. Of course, the first things to eliminate are the bug or like the game-breaking bugs and all that. I like the game over screen though. Yeah, I think it's supposed to move a little bit. Here's just my guess. I think it's like the cassette tape thing for me, where the video file plays a little bit slow on my computer. I think it's supposed to go a little bit faster than how it's going right now. It looks cool in slow motion as well, though. Maybe this one doesn't pop up with a continue screen, though. I don't know. I usually just quit the game and relaunched it to get right back into that mode, so... Yep. I'll do it that way this time. It's just a little bit faster for me. And relaunch. Yeah, just gonna adjust the window in just a second. There's a screw position on my desktop I like to put it at. There we go. And let's go back in. Press A key to continue. Rush on in and get the magical sword. Voila. Which means to the right, we ask for the silver coin, get out of defensive mode. Let's do it. I'm gonna go through this whole entire area and try and kill all the enemies in this first sequence before I go anywhere else. There's no enemies in these two side rooms. Is the upstairs area I'm thinking of around here, though? There's no enemy there. I'm actually not going to go down this way. I'm going to just kind of loop back over here and take care of the enemies this place. Yeah, that's the time button, right? Accidentally pressed it there before. I'm not going to beat the time. I can tell you that one right now. But, hey, I'll do what I can. This is the TV room I missed previously. Okay. Right through the walls, they're right at me. There's an enemy on these stairs, that's what I was hoping for. So before I do that, there was another pathway. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything there. Oh, I'll take care of the roof right now. So I'll know I have all the upper floor stuff basically taken care of. I'm about to die though. Okay, I need to rejuvenate my health a little bit, but I did take care of all of them. This is a cool room to sit in though. It's like the skybox. Okay, when I get to half health, I'll just kind of rush forward because then it'll recharge a little bit more. Okay, let's do it. The next enemy will pop up from there. There's also a dog will leap out of there, but I don't want to risk losing my life here, so... Okay. There you are. You remember to dodge step more often, but all the same. Let's go on down. Well, that was easy. I'll go this way first. This area. Take care of all enemies high in these corridors. Alright. You can ring a bell around here. If I spot Bell, I'll ream it. There is that many of the enemies. I know there's more enemies over this way, but yeah. Alright, both those taken care of. Yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing where I get in the game. Currently playing the dungeon games, see if I can beat Shag out this time. I definitely haven't been in these tunnels yet, so let's kind of just go through. There's nothing over there. Let's take care of the big one. Big one taken care of is the one that kills me this time. Fortunately, I got a low health from that encounter, so I should be a little bit careful again until I start healing. I'll dance in front of the fire. This is Lost in Vivo. This is the minigame in Lost in Vivo. Just a little hidden thing. I guess the technical name for this would be Lost in Vivo Midnight. There you are. I'm super low health. You remember to dodge more like this. And guard. Otherwise I have to waste time for my health to start recharging. Oh, these green torches give health? Oh. They do. I didn't actually know that. Now I do. Yep, there it is. I'll make sure there wasn't like any enemies around these areas before I go over that way. Did I literally take care of everything here? I guess I'm going through this tunnel. Because I haven't taken care of the slug guy yet either. I think it's like around this area. This way? Ah, okay. That was like a turn corner here. Oh. In fact, that slug guy's the last enemy. Just need to figure out how to get to him. I know I kind of skipped down on him earlier. Well, this is probably the long way to get to him, but I can locate him through this. Because he's down in one of the other pillar area this one's like adjacent to. Excuse me. This is like the super long way to get to him. But yeah, I know it'll work though. Oh, wait, no, I think I'm supposed to go down a place, not up a place. I got myself super turned around. Well, let's do it. I think this is the right way, actually. He should be down here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Oh, he killed me! Okay. Dear sir, him and the big dog are the two things I'm like the most worried about. But I'll do it this time. I'm a stubborn feller. Bright side, I remember where some of the chambers are by running to that. Has us do a lot more damage. Like, I was training for the leech, because there's the leech going on there. Oh my. Jaren's help. The music works nicely. So I also think, isn't there more than one track? I remember when I played this before, there was like a second track that started playing at one point. I'll beat Shaggoth this time. And maybe my time will be a little better than that, because I wasted some time on a few things last period. Picks from 2? Alright. Silver. Alu, let's do our job. By which I mean kill things. Well, I kind of take the same beginning path, but then switch my pathway from there a little bit. Actually, I think I'll just charge for it. I'm keeping some mental notes where I've been and not been at the moment. This is, and I'm trying to get some help before I fucking rush in there. Okay. Come back here, puppy. Torches can give you back some health. That's excellent health. This is where the big dog is, right? Yep. Alright, there's still the small dog in here, I think. Just trying to play it safe there for a second. That's a dead end, but I do need some health back, so I'll let it do its thing. Some different enemies for a second. Alright, well I went kind of the wrong way than I meant to, but I'll fucking take it. I'll end up back in that chamber anyway, so... Okay. Just noticed that. Oh, there it is. Found the bell chamber. That dog's about to kill me. Oh boy. Time to run. Oh boy, I just caused hell for myself. I see what the bell does now. I wasn't ready for it. Well, all the NPCs are... Well, you know, that would be the best way to save time if you're really ready for it. I'll try... I want to do the bell method now that I kind of know that's the thing. I now know where the bell is. Probably the best bet would be to take out some enemies before you summon all the enemies, but I'm going to be a fool. I'm going to see if an old bell run can work out okay. It's going to kick my ass. I'm going to tell you that one right now. It is going to come, and it's going to kick my ass, but I'm going to try it anyways. Let's see what we got. Technically, that'd be the fastest way to get through this if all the enemies are coming for you specifically. Downside, I don't think I'm good enough to, like, survive that. But hey, we gotta try it at least once, right? Now that I kind of know what to expect when I ring that bell. Give me my 30 coin mission, sir. And now that I know the location of the bell, which should be right over here. Take on me. Oh. Alright, I'm getting my ass kicked. Well, I mean, that was a sight. Yeah, it's probably... Ringing the bell would be a good idea if you only have a few enemies left, though. That's probably the more practical purpose of it. As opposed to ringing it when you've got, like, a shit ton of enemies left. I just wanted to try it at least once, though, when I had, like, nothing killed. Just see how it would turn out. And I already expected badly. I just wanted to see it. Call it curiosity. Alright, so then the next thing would be, let's do it seriously and then use the bell strategically next time. Luck of the draw, I think I got this. I'm going to take care of the big boss monsters before I ring that bell, like the harder to beat enemies. I don't know why I took a wrong turn there. I was thinking about my strategy, I kind of forgot where I had to go right then. So I'm going to make my way to that bell slowly but surely. Alright, those three things taken care of. I'm gonna go this route now. Now on VHS. Well, that's the upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs, sure. I'll take care of this sequence before I go down there. I'll come back for the slug thing, though. I'll go back. I'll go forwards and I'll go backwards. Oh, I got cornered! I put myself in the worst possible position right then. I got myself cornered by 3 dogs. That's had just a wail on me. I am doing worse now. That's okay. I think I'm being a little bit too confident trying to rush it too much. Though I would have been fine if I just didn't corner myself right then. I think what I should do is I should go out, attract the 3 dogs, then go back down the stairs. They have a little bit harder time hitting you while you're on the stairs, and you can get easier headshots because you're below them. Usually, in a lot of situations, having a lower ground on a slope puts you at a disadvantage, but in this particular case, I think it puts me at an advantage. Alright. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 because I'm going to get my ass kicked, and let's go. If we check to the right, get the sword immediately. Do that block with it this time. Get the coin, mission. If you block and wait, they'll hit you. There's a lot of delay until they'll attack again. You'll only take about 20% of the damage. Good to know next time I get hit myself cornered. I need to remember blocking more often. Usually it's a pretty good strategy, but it's something which I unfortunately kind of space out on like a space cadet whenever it comes to video games. Alright. Should be one more over here than the other. Corner edge fun. Take this staircase first. Oh boy. That was good. That dog lost attention because I went too far back. I like how the line in the area changes based on how your sword's doing. If you get a backstab, you just kind of automatically get killed them. That's good to know as well. Okay, took care of the enemies up here. I want to go back down. I'm going to take care of the two boss monsters before I fucking ring that bell. And as many enemies as I kill before I come upon it. Leech monster and the big dog monster are my two primary objectives right now. That went a lot easier this time. Let's go this way, twist her. Not do too great against that. Oh boy, I'm about to get killed. Fuck! I tried defending, but I did my strategy wrong. I was doing okay then too. Well, I kind of know the pathway I want to take, so that's good. It's also close to where the big dog is, so yeah, I think I'm okay with my pathway. I just need to get better. I need to get better before I ring that bell anyways, because then they're all going to swarm me, the leftovers, and yeah, that'll be fun. I'm so close though. I'm now actually seriously starting going for a time. If I had played safely, I'd be able to beat this and get back to Chagoth. But I want to get to a point where I can get good enough where I can get an okay time. I don't want to be top of the leaderboards, but I'll be a little bit higher up there. Until people get really, really good at this and start like doing these crazy times. Alright, let's go. Coins. Got it, boss. Time on the clock. My goal is to do it in less than 10 minutes, which I know isn't really ambitious, but start realistic, you know. Also survive. That's another thing, which is one of my goals right now. Get the coin. I almost missed it. Up to the VCR monster. Take care of these three. Time to go upstairs. Face me, pupperoonies. both coins. I just missed. That was the coin I missed. Okay. That guy takes up a shit ton of your health. Holy hell. Oh, fuck my life. I almost had him, too. I thought I'd be okay. I thought I'd barely escaped by, but no. I was a little bit off. I don't think I got headshots after that. I think I was hitting his body. Well, at least I got the most of the strats down. I just need to get the execution down a little more. Close, though. I was expecting to come out of that battle just almost with barely any health left, but he got the last blow. I think before I got the last blow on him because I missed a few hits on the head. And thus, I try again. I'm a stubborn person. Get ready for that. Get the 30 coin mission. Can I do it? My guess is no based off of history, but you know, you don't know until you try. Their positions all start a little bit differently, so that's easy enough. I mean, they were like all in the same position, but they were like going different routes too this time. Yo, VCR person. Right, it's this pathway. It's this one that comes up behind you. Go up to the TV area. Let's see if I got myself ready enough for this. Honestly, could do better, could do worse. Well, he just kills you a lot by being near you. That one does. He does have a special head. So I'm going to play this safe. I'm not going to get that dog in me, and then I got a little bit more health so I don't get myself killed again. Alright, but I did successfully this time, so I could have done it. Alright, let's go back down, and that's not the downstairs area. Go for the basement so I can take care of the leech enemy and the bigger guy. Almost a half enemies killed, and we'll probably be over half enemies by the time we get to the actual bell, so that's cool. Alright, aiming for the leech's guy's head as opposed to the leech does help out a lot in that particular fight, I would say. Time for dogs everywhere. I did that actually amazingly well. For my standards of amazingly well, I should say. Get the coin, take care of the big dogs, which I thought were over here, but I guess my directions were a little bit off. They're next to the green lanterns. Oh, he killed me! Fuck! I was looking for him. I didn't realize he was with the pack. I was doing so okay right then as well. Well, at least I know there were a few mistakes I made I can make on another run, because I, for instance, got myself turned around at one point. And then I get to the final area and just ring the bell and take care of the rest. I think I can do this as long as I take care of the two big dogs. I don't have the little tiny dogs sneak up on me and eat away at my health there while I'm focusing on the big one. So, 1 second. Okay. Let's go for it again. My assumption... Destroy these two things. Get the coin mission. And this time I bet I can do it. I think, unless of course I make the inevitable mess up, but I feel like I'm getting more of the hang of it, so... Crisscross applesauce this way. If you go up, what will we find? The answer to the TV VCR monster, you already know. Well, when it pops out of this wall, a little bit of sparring with him, it seems. We did it. That's enough health to take care of hopefully this guy. Oh, but I need I got really close to death. I do need to heal a little bit right now. Just appreciate the skybox. Remember, Ryan, my goal isn't to get the best possible time, it's just to survive and beat shotgun. My initial goal. Okay, let's do it. And good. Let's rush on back around. That's 12 down, only 18 more to go. Now time to take care of the leech and the big dogs, and the other dogs who are on the big dog. Alright, the leech guy has been easy ever since I've been aiming for the head and not the leech. Still, though, I think in a crowd he'd be an issue. Health, one there. Now let's fucking go for the boss area. Okay. Took care of that, okay. I know there's more enemies in those tunnels, but I'm actually going to wait to summon them, because I'm going to make my way back to over here, actually. Oh, he's about to kill me! Ah! I thought we exchanged killing blows. I realized he was about to kill me, but I was like, oh no! I should have defended against him, and then went for it, but I was a little bit afraid about doing that, because I knew my health was low. Bright side, that was the furthest I've been with my current strategy. Optimist till the end, I know. I did kill him. That was less than 10 enemies left. Ryan fucking dies part 9. Yeah, pretty much. Wake up, you're in a coma. Go from shadows again. Oh, I'm back in normal time. Okay, I'll set the time back. This will be my last attempt, because I think I should probably go off and do a few things there after this. But I think I can do it. I've got confidence in myself. Alright, let's go for it. Ryan's last attempt to not die at the Lost in Vivo midnight game. If I do die here, I'll just do it next time after the patch is out and I can beat the final boss of the main game. Whatever that is. Actually, is there a there might not be a final boss. I'm thinking about Shoggoth at the moment. play. I'm probably getting my ass kicked by Shotgun. I'm just gonna say it right now. How's it going there, Scout? It has been a while. Alright. Let's run and pick up the sword. Confirm that my sword is in the right position. Oh, you can attack him on defense, but I just figured that out right now. I don't know why I didn't know that. If I can do a bit better at a few sequences, then that'll be great. Okay, first thing went well. How's it going there, Rob? Just rushing up the stairs as I go. TV guy, ignore my shot. Did I go backwards? I did go backwards. Waste a little bit of time to get out. Alright, now we rush on upstairs. I'm about to get killed by these puppies. Ugh, I did terribly right then. Just gotta wait a second. Look at the nice skybox to get a little bit of health back. Sounds like getting health back, I might as well get more of it back, so I know I'm about to deal with 3 more enemies that could kick my ass if I'm not careful. Okay. Finally, you. Alright, they're taken care of and my health can rejuvenate as I get myself back downstairs. Now to prepare for Leech Man battle. Guys, coin, back on full health, time to go into dog territory. I always get turned around though. Okay, took care of both of them easily enough. Take care of this doggo. Oh, I took some big hit damage there. Okay, I'm gonna take care of this other. I'm gonna get some health back before I do this. For some reason, I get my ass handed to me by these puppies. Okay, I'm gonna summon this next dog. Now to rush over here and hopefully my health. I'm gonna try and just summon the big one and then the small one. Come here, Biggie. Okay. Worked out perfectly, actually. Oh, this guy's about to kick my ass. Oh, fuck, that was close. Gotta wait, remember, living before beating times. Okay. Let's go for it. I looped around not where I wanted to loop around to. And there could be dogs around here, but I'm just gonna try and do the summon method. So that was probably this pathway when I got to this pathway split. I forget where I came from. I think here. Let me go. Not this way. Okay, I'm gonna fucking take it. I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna waste time on this, but sure. Need to memorize where the path is once this is all over. That's just a big loop around for me. I think that there's a way out of here. I just need to find it in this area. This way. So take this pathway when you get to this part. It's gonna lead me up here, which should lead back up, and I think I know where I'm gonna end up at. Oh, actually, this is not where I was expecting it up at. So I need to figure out that last part of the path if I ever want to go for a serious time. But hey, I'm still not doing terribly. Time to do what I was planning to do from here. Crisscross this way. Take care of the few enemies I can early. Before I ring the bell, just take care of all the enemies around this area I can, and all the leftovers I'll kill via the method I was planning to. Now time for the last enemy to come and get me. Waiting for you, enemy. Yeah, it's even this way. And that's all 30 coins. Of course, my time is still running. I'm not gonna get like an amazing time, but I'll do what I can. Now return here. Now time to get my ass handed to me by Shaggoth. I'm not gonna be able to beat Shaggoth. I'm gonna get myself killed, I already can tell. Well, there's healing torches in there now, and I know that. Now time to run. He's gotta do his charging attack. I'm about to get killed. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. I'm surprised. Oh. Okay. In memory of Shaggoth. Lovecraftian monstrosities. My time isn't fantastic, but it could have been much, much worse. I can say that one right now. My name is... I'll go... Dusk Golem. If I can fit an AestheticGamer soul, which I probably can't, then I'll put it. Let's see how many characters can fit into this. It might actually be able to fit. It actually will fit, holy hell. Oh boy. Now I got third. It's super long. Well, happy to have that out of the way. Well, I know, wow, so many characters. Now the question, do I do it one more time and try to improve my time? I'll do it one more time and try to improve my time. I'll do it once more, just because before I set my clock back. This will be the last run of the stream. If I die, I die. If I win, I win. And then the stream will be over. I guess we'll finish Lost in Vivo once the patch to fix the part that we're at is released. So we'll play the minigame at least one more time and see how we perform. Maybe we can beat 7 minutes and 55 seconds. That's the hope. So I can move up to second. My strategy works pretty nicely, except that there's a few parts I need to fine-tune a little bit more. Let's go over here, trigger the quest. That's what you say, bub. Those guys, we're trying to shave 20 seconds off the clock of what I did last time. That's definitely more than possible. So I'm not saying I have like the optimal path in this either, but yeah. Get that coin. Okay, I lost more health this time than I did in previous runs getting to this point. So. Okay, that was my last run I said it would be, so I did terribly then. Lost in Vivo, everyone. We will play it next time. Hopefully the patch comes when it comes. We will continue and try and beat the actual story mode next time when the patch is available. I guess I'll wait for that and I'll plan the stream then. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I shall bid adieu to all of you. And yeah, I guess we'll do one more stream and then we'll be done with the game.